Welcome back, guys. This is going to definitely be the last segment because I was finishing up with the Honorable Minister Kamina Johnson Smith because I thought it was very important that I gave all my viewers who are overseas this information that I unpack it for you. And so I spent a little time on that. So I'm finishing up and tomorrow I will continue with the remainder of today's news and the new news for tomorrow, right? But I had to finish up, I had to make sure that you guys got the information from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade for all the Jamaicans in the diaspora. Because many persons have been asking, and even when you watch the press conference, most of the questions being asked was as it relates to persons overseas who want to return to the island and they want to know how they can return to Jamaica during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so it's very important that I give you this information. So hopefully this will be the last time the feed will not drop before I'm finished. Okay, if I'm at the almost at the bottom. Okay, I'm finishing up now. So, as I was saying to you before the feed dropped, I was telling you what the minister said. She said, given the limited capacity of our public healthcare system, we must at this time give priority to those Jamaicans who are the most vulnerable and are facing the most hardship. What she's saying, guys, if it is that you have been overseas for over a year or two or three or four and whatever, and you're just homesick and want to return to Jamaica, yes, you can, but not right now. Okay, you have to wait a little while. Right now, we're giving priority to those persons who are overseas experiencing hardships. It means that they would have gone on a short visit, maybe a 6 month visit or a 3 month visit or whatever visit, a short time, and their money has run out that they took with them, or where they're staying is inhabitable. Okay, or for because of COVID-19, things change. Like some persons, like some students in Barbados, the school closed down, for example, and you just have nowhere to stay, for example, right? Or where you're staying it's not habitable, or it's just not convenient, etc. Right? So you're experiencing hardships. So or you're ill, you have an underlying condition, you're hypertensive or diabetic, or you have some other issues, but it is considered hardship. So if you have an hardship or you're vulnerable, like you're in your 70s or 80s, or you're a young child, or things like that, priorities are going to be given to those persons who are considered vulnerable. How they're going to know whether or not you're vulnerable is going to be dependent upon the information that you provide when you complete the application on the website, right? So ensure that you put in the correct information in it. All right. I give that information before I told you what you need to put in, and you will be advised accordingly. Now, the ministry have been in communication with a lot of persons, which is why it's good, guys, to register with the consulate or the embassy wherever you are, the Jamaican embassy or the consulate, register with them so that they can have that information. Okay, so they have been in contact with many Jamaicans who contacted them through the consulate, and so they know your condition and they're working to ensure that persons who are vulnerable or experiencing hardship, they are the ones who will be allowed into the country first. You all will get to come, but not right now. Okay. She also said basically, I think I told you this already. I'm not sure if I said it, that you will not be allowed to book your flight until you have been issued your travel authorization certificate. So when you pass the test, then you'll be issued a travel authorization certificate. Then you'll be allowed to book your flight. Okay. Not sure how it relates to the persons on ships, because unless you're on an airplane carrier, there's no way that you're going to be able to leave on a plane, right? To book a flight. So this protocol clearly does not involve those persons on a ship. As it relates to those on a ship, not sure exactly. I've not gotten that information. When I get that information, I will share it with you guys. Okay, but that's basically um, all I have to say concerning that for today. Okay, so remember one more thing to say about that. So they also have an app that they designed. They designed an app to help persons, right, to navigate this process. It's called the Jam COVID-19. The app is called Jam COVID-19, JAMCOVID 19. Jam COVID-19 is the name of the app, and it is available on the Apple Store, on the Google Play Store. So you can, if you have an iPhone, so it will be on your Apple Store, and if you have an Android, you can get it on your Google Play Store. The Jam COVID-19 app that you can download onto your phone and use it to register. All right, and they will take care of the rest. And remember, the address to register on the website is jamcovid19.moh.gov.jm. Okay. All right. Send me a message, guys, on my Facebook. DM me on Facebook, or you can make a comment here on YouTube, or just message me if you're having and any kind of issues. If you're overseas, you're in the diaspora, you need more information, you need assistance, okay, just send me a message, okay? And any part of what I've said that you need me to go over because you're not quite clear, okay, because it's a lot of information that had to be unpacked. So if you need me to go over some more information or give you more information, let me know, okay? Send me a message, okay, and I will try my best to assist so that you can have a smooth application process in terms of getting back into the island. Remember, guys, that when you return, you will be placed in 14-day quarantine. You will not be allowed, okay, to interact with your family and friends, okay, until the 14-day period is over. You'll be monitored, you'll be placed together, and you'll be monitored every day for that 14-day period to ensure that you do not have the COVID-19, because we do not want any more imported case, right? Which remind me, we have one more imported cases, 35 now, the number of imported cases, because we have one deportee who was tested positive with the COVID-19. Yes. Okay, so guys, um, that's it for today, right? I know it was a lot of information that you had to, digest. Oh, and I'll even one last thing, because it pertains again to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Honorable Carmina Johnson Smith. So I just tell you that because she says that Jamaica will boost its capacity for testing and keeping its citizens and residents safe following a donation of test kits and equipment that was received from Korea EWP in collaboration with the government of South Korea to aid in the country's fight against COVID-19. So we have received, guys, some test kits and equipment from the South Korean government and the company Korea EWP, and we thank them for these well-needed test kits and equipment, right? So on that positive note, I will end the broadcast for today. Sorry for the interruption today, guys. You know, they say sometimes coffee, sometimes tea. Yesterday we had an uninterrupted broadcast, all right? Today we had 2 breaks. It's okay, right? We're thankful and we're grateful. We were still able to have the program, right? So I'm not going to quarrel with Flo at all. Not today, despite the interruptions. Okay, so guys, if you found this program informative, give it a thumbs up. Okay, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and your family, right? All your loved ones. Okay. Remember to subscribe, because when you subscribe, and when I see the persons are back on when I get back on, because and I did not send a link, but that's what happens when you subscribe. So when you subscribe and I get back on live, YouTube automatically notifies you and you are able to get back on to the program, okay, without me having to send the link. Nevertheless, I will be putting the segments together with a playlist, and I'll be sending out that list. Okay, look out for it. It's going to be on all the social media platforms, on here on YouTube, obviously, and it's on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The handle is Omega News JA. Okay, like, share, and comment. Okay, guys. So thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for your patience. Okay, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Remember, guys, I do this for us because my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and knowledge means nothing if it is shared. If it is kept, it has to be shared. It has to be applied, right? Okay, and I'm not saying that I know everything, guys. Obviously not. Okay, but I'm a student of knowledge, as are you. Whatever I know, I share, and I encourage you to do the same thing. So share the link with some person that they too would get this information. It is vital information. Today's program, I always try to give you vital information, guys, but today was extra special because today I'm a woman without borders. So we're going beyond the borders into the diaspora, where our Jamaicans are dying to get back home and are not able to. And now we have a protocol in place, a controlled entry protocol for all persons who wish to return to Jamaica to do so. So share the link so persons can watch. Because I know some of them did not understand what took place at the press conference, because I saw the comments that were made. So hopefully I was able to explain the process to you. And like I said, I can go over it again and I can explain. If it is that I need to, let me know in the comments or send me a direct message on Facebook. Okay. All right. So until I see you again tomorrow at 12 noon, this is JJ, Woman Without Borders, saying, stay blessed and be a blessing. Love you. Bye.